Marc Clair here for Bounding into Comics. Be sure to check out this article. My God, I love the headline. I love the picture. I love everything about this. I really, really do. From Spencer Picculi over at Bounding into Comics. You can find the link to this article in the description of this video. This is beautiful, my friends. Marvel's She-Hulk star Tatiana Maslany, good actress, by the way, nothing against the actress, says second season is unlikely. I think we blew our budget, and Disney was like, no thanks. This one comes to you from Spencer Picculi, the master of news over at Bounding into Comics. The budget. They blew their budget. This is what blew the budget, my friends. This right here. This image is what blew Disney's She-Hulk budget. According to Tatiana Maslany, I guess this would still classify under rumor in some way, shape, or form that this second season of She-Hulk isn't really going to happen. But according to the star of the show, who you would think might have an edge on whether or not it's going to happen or not, she doesn't seem to think so, unless she was totally just speaking off the cuff here. But to dive into this article a little bit, sometimes good things do happen to the joy of nearly every viewer and the surprise of very few. She-Hulk attorney-at-law star Tatiana Maslany has admitted that, thanks to its over-bloated budget, a second season of the widely panned Disney Plus series is unlikely to happen. We're going to check out some more of these. Look at this. This is our budget, my friends. And the funniest thing about this is that there were reports that, I believe it was the last episode of She-Hulk. She-Hulk literally leaves, she exits the Marvel Universe through the TV screen. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen She-Hulk, God bless you if you haven't. You're probably much better off mentally for that. She leaves the TV screen, and then she's just human for much of the rest of the show, I should say. She is the human Tatiana Maslany playing She-Hulk, interacting with the writers and the producers, and they even make a joke about not having the budget and not finishing the show, and kind of almost saying like, yeah, this is why there's so much non-She-Hulk in this last episode, because we blew the budget. And that is just so hilarious to me, because the biggest criticism, well, not the biggest, there are a lot of valid criticisms of the show. The writing was awful. The fourth wall breaking, there's nothing wrong with that. In theory, it was just done awfully. It was done awfully, especially in the context where I'm supposed to believe this happens in the same universe where one of the greatest moments ever happens, when Captain America grabs Thor's hammer, one of the most dramatic moments in cinematic history. The whole theater went nuts. I'm supposed to believe this takes place in the same universe where She-Hulk can exit the TV screen and go talk to writers. That's all canon. That's what drives me absolutely nuts about this, that I'm supposed to take this all in the same breath. The show was awful. It was widely panned with good reason. And at this point, there's just no evidence that any of these shows are giving a return to Disney. And I tweeted something out about this. I shared this article on Twitter, and I said, nature is healing. And that is true in a sense. The market will ultimately always correct itself in some way. Now, this market went on for a long time. Disney put a lot of money into all these Disney Plus shows, and subscriptions are dropping. Disney Plus is reportedly losing quite a bit of money on that end of things. The whole entire streaming model has been somewhat of a disaster in many ways. That's why so many of us are being pushed towards the option of the ad model, because they actually make more money selling you ads. They'd rather you actually just give up on the streaming on the premium service and go to the ad-based version where they can actually monetize you and actually make money on your viewing habits, your viewing patterns, and that sort of thing. So I think this is just another indication that reality is setting in, nature is healing, and a lot of these shows that were simply not producing any of a return, in fact, by all indications, we're turning much of the fan base off. These are at least going to be going to the wayside, a lot of these shows. So not seeing a She-Hulk season 2, look, I like Tatiana Maslany, the actress. She's done a lot of good work. Orphan Black, she's great in that show. I think this is exciting for her, that she won't be tied up in a show like She-Hulk. Let's hope this is true, all right? Let's hope we don't need, because the truth is, I'm part of the problem in a sense. I probably will watch this. I will probably watch this just to talk about it if it did happen, because I can't resist. I can't resist watching the really bad stuff. I just can't. I can't. But that's why I'm here. You don't have to watch it. I'll do it. I'll take the bullet if need be. But it does sound like there may be no bullets to take. My friends, again, find this entire article over at boundingintocomics.com. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that little notification bell so you don't miss any of the great content here from the team at Bounding Into Comics.